Swanson has passed. His widow, Caroline Swanson, is here. Mr. Swanson's grandson is Alan. Gary Glass. Jim Hodge. Gary Henry. Don McConnell. Doug Sohanek. Terry Vrabel has passed. Andrew is walking out, and Alina and Andy. Dale Zay. Jim Book. Rain Randolph. Reed Newell. Jim Gagliano. Standing in for Bob Herbertine is Jeannie Herbertine. One of the managers from back then, Francis Feld. Our head coach was John Sampson, and several of his kids are here tonight. Richie, Mary, I could hear Coach Sampson in my memory almost every game. Run, 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 run. Assistant coach was Al Bogie. Junior high coaches were Guy DeMayor, John Turco, Pat and Joan, and we have Bill Jones here. I'll try to make this short and sweet. There was 5 games after the season. First they played at Butler against Verona, then the second and third game at the Civic Arena. If there was 8,000 or 9,000 people there, 7,000 of them were rooting for the little guys from Bessemer, PA. My Uncle Eddie and my dad took me to every playoff game, including the state game in Harrisburg. And you guys brought me the love of basketball and many other people. Thank you for a wonderful memory and a great season that I will never forget. Good job, guys. Stand up. Thank you, everybody, for attending.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say 3P? Union Scotties, WPIAL champions.
The New Shannock Lancers are PIAA Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss. The Union Scotties. It's double gold for the County of Champions.
Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for 3. He's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McCain makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
Francis Monitis works through Rinson. Has a chance. Score!
Off the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. Actually recovered. And did they get her? They did!
Oh, he has wide open. Dave McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Tonight from Mohawk High School, it's a showdown of the 2 best teams and the 2 favorites in WPIAL Class 3A boys basketball. It's the Aliquippa Quips. It's 7-1 overall, 4-0 in section play, taking on the 10-1 Mohawk Warriors, ranked number 3 in the state of Pennsylvania according to the Pittsburgh Tribune Review. 10-1 overall and 4-0 in section play as well. Eric Thomas and Tim Continenza with you here tonight. And Tim, we get a look at what we might see, one of 4 meetings potentially between these teams. Obviously, they have the 2 meetings in the regular season. There's always potential they can meet somewhere down the line in the WPIAL tournament, maybe in the state tournament. Who knows how that draw is going to go. But a big night for Mohawk here tonight as a team that has been pegged the favorite in boys 3A basketball in the WPIAL. They need a statement win over one of the other perennial powers, and they get an opportunity to do it on their home floor first here tonight against Aliquippa.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach O'Leary has made that statement clear to his teams and how important it is to defend home court and take advantage of opportunities. They definitely need to hold home court here tonight and give it their best opportunity to come away with a victory in Class 3A against Aliquippa. Aliquippa is a very disciplined team, a fast team, a team's going to challenge you up on the ball throughout the night. So it is going to be a good matchup between these 2 schools.
Earlier tonight, if you joined us right before we started here tonight, they honored the 1970 boys basketball team. Of course, that team went all the way to the state championship game where they lost a heartbreaker to Avon Grove 73-50 in the state finals. They honored all the team here, most of them in attendance tonight, including some of the assistant coaches were also here as well. So a big night for the Mohawk Warriors here tonight. Well, they come off a win the other night against Beaver Falls, a game really where you didn't learn a whole lot about this team. Let's talk first about Aliquippa and what they've been able to do, because their number one scorer, Josh Pratt, and his brother Jeremiah transferred back to Lincoln Park in the offseason. Well documented what happened with their head coach, Nick Lakovich. He was removed in May. There was a battle between him and the school board. He actually got a vote of support to come back as the head coach. Then he was ultimately removed for good in June. Maurice Smith takes over. He's been phenomenal in his first year here as the head coach of the Quips. But this team hasn't lost a whole lot in terms of scoring, even though Josh Pratt, who is one of the best scorers in the WPIL, is back at his old school. It's business as usual for this Quips team. They're scoring over 60 a game. They're crushing teams with defense. They've got a couple of notable wins already this season. And it's like nothing ever changes with this Aliquippa team despite some of the losses they had this offseason.
Yeah, new faces and a different attitude. I mean, and it's still Aliquippa basketball, which you know you can expect. That means that they're going to be athletic. They're going to challenge you in passing zones. They're going to look to get on a fast break and be able to beat you down court. And that's something they've been very successful at throughout this season. And when you look at just, what they have done, they've come in every challenge, really. Other than the loss that they had to North Allegheny in the Rummel at North Allegheny, a 15-point deficit in that game. They've been doing that to their opponents, 10, 15, 20 points throughout the season. So they're definitely playing great defense that's contributing to their offense, giving them extra opportunities at the offensive hoop, and they're converting.
Yeah, and for Aliquippa tonight, of course, some of the names are familiar. Josh Pratt, by the way, 25 and a half a game. He's missed some time with Lincoln Park due to an ankle injury. Remember, he was out last year. This Quips team made it all the way to the state semis where they lost to rival South Allegheny. Speaking of South Allegheny, it is a huge night in 3A boys basketball in the WPIL. Not only is this matchup going on tonight, South Park and South Allegheny are meeting. Those are two of the other top 5 teams in 3A right now, along with Keystone Oaks. Keystone Oaks has a big game tonight against Seton LaSalle. Actually, they beat Seton LaSalle in December. They got a big game tonight as well. Their only loss is to Hopewell. But South Allegheny, who won the 3A title last year and then was the state runner-up, they're on a 4-game losing streak right now, and they're going to try to snap that tonight against a 10-2 South Park team. So a lot of huge games going on here as we almost hit the halfway point, officially coming up on Monday night, the halfway point of the regular season, and a lot to keep an eye on here tonight as far as 3A basketball goes in the WPIL. In this section right now, Mohawk and Aliquippa are 1 and 2. Riverside is hanging in there at 3. Elwood City is, you see right there, 4th. And then you've got Beaver Falls, New Brighton, and Freedom round out the top 7 in the section for 3A boys basketball, the top section of 3A boys basketball in the WPIL. We mentioned Quippa beat New Brighton on Tuesday night. For Mohawk, they beat Beaver Falls Tuesday night, 58-21. A game in which, again, you really didn't learn a whole lot about this team against Beaver Falls. That Beaver Falls team right now is trying to figure itself out and get back to their winning ways. But a couple of notes from that game as they come out of it. Bobby Fadden, again, double figures. He scored double figures in every game this season. He cracked the top 11 as far as county scores. He's going to crack the top 10 tonight with 2 buckets. And he's got a chance to become one of the top 4 or 5 all-time scorers in the county. We saw him a couple weeks ago against Elwood City in that early season matchup. And for him, you roll the ball on the floor, and he just continues to do what he does for this Mohawk team.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby's style of basketball is very one-on-one eccentric as he goes right to the hoop. Obviously, he's a great free-throw shooter, and he gets a lot of points getting to the line and making things happen. But really, when you look at this Mohawk team, it's a 3-headed monster when you think of Bobby Fadden, Drew Rona, and Joey Nail. They need Joey Nail inside to challenge for offensive boards and defensive boards, but more importantly, be able to put the offensive boards back into the hoop, and when they're down low and they feed them, that he's able to make the move in the pivot and score.
And Joey now comes off a season-high 26 points the other night against Beaver Falls, so he's playing some of his best basketball. We'll detail the starting lineup for you here coming up in a little bit. It should be noted that the rematch between these two will happen almost a month from tonight, February 3rd. It'll be down at Aliquippa. And then after that, it's going to be 2 weeks later or a week later, it's going to be time for the WPIAL tournament. So we'll see if these two teams tangle for 3 times. Unofficially, the state rankings, not a lot of people do these things anymore, but these two teams are ranked 3rd and 4th respectively in the state rankings according to the Trib. Bishop Guilfoyle, the #1 team in 3A right now, according to the Trib Review, really the only publication that does state rankings anymore, so we'll keep an eye on those as the season goes on. And for Mohawk, last year on this floor, lost by 31 in a game in which Aliquippa shot over 70% in that game. They really weren't close to Aliquippa a season ago. That was an Aliquippa team again with Josh Pratt. Much of the same Mohawk team a year older. What's going to have to change here tonight for them to not, you look at last year and say to be in striking distance, not only striking distance, but what's got to change for them to win this game tonight?
I think it's going to be keep track of the turnovers offensively for Mohawk. If Mohawk can control the ball, meaning not make turnovers and get opportunities shooting the ball, they're going to be into this game deeply. I mean, obviously, what the Clips like to do most is get you in bad situations where you take tough shots and then not give you offensive rebounds and then quickly getting down court, forcing you to race down court to defend it, and they have numbers, and those numbers usually add to points.
Let's give you our Nix Auto Body Impact players that you trust. Collision, repair, paint and detailing, full service mechanical, interior cleaning. Nix Auto Body, trust your body in our hands, located on South Mill Street in Newcastle. Well, for Mohawk, I think you mentioned the guy that is coming off a season-high 26 points. Joey Nail, to me, is going to be the impact guy here tonight for this team because they're going to need size, they're going to need rebounding, they're going to need defending the paint because we know what this Aliquippa team is going to want to do. They're going to want to go to the bucket and challenge them. They're not huge, but they have enough size with guys like Kleister Longmire. Joey Nail's going to have a big night for them. Maybe not scoring the ball, but defensively and rebounding, he's going to have to be huge tonight.
Yeah, there's no question. Joey Nail's going to be challenged here tonight, but I think he looks forward to it. As he has grown as a basketball player in his 4 years here at Mohawk, he is each and every year taking that step forward to become a more complete player. And we're seeing it early in this season, at least the first 10 games of the year here for Mohawk, and I think we're going to continue to see it. He's a leader on this team. Everyone knows Bobby Fadden, the quarterback, the athlete that he is, and what he brings to it. But we know what Joey Nail is also that athlete who really loves the opportunity to do the dirty work, and that's what it's going to take during tonight. He's going to have to be the guy who scraps underneath and be able to keep Aliquippa from getting offensive rebounds here tonight.
Mike O'Leary has been very pleased with his performance this season. Says that his come-up has carried over from the football field. Remember what a great season he had on the football field for the Warriors. He has carried that over towards the basketball court, and Mike O'Leary even said the other night he might be the second best athlete to come through this school. The problem for him at being #1 is he's playing alongside #1 in Bobby Fadden, but Nail has had a tremendous start to this season as we almost hit the halfway point. For Aliquippa tonight, pretty simple. Khalil Good, he is averaging 19 points a game, an all-selection pick last season, also averaging 8 rebounds a game. So there's your counteract to Nail. The big guy inside for Aliquippa is going to be Good. Those two are going to match up probably on defense for most of the game, and that should be a pretty good matchup to watch. Khalil Good, the leading scorer, comes back from a season ago in which he was the second option on this Aliquippa team, and now he's the A option, and he's had a really good year. And this Aliquippa team, as we mentioned, they just picked up right where they left off a season ago, hoping to complete the task this year and get all the way to Hershey for the state final again.
Yeah, it is. It's just a new voice, same message, really, I think, is what you're seeing in Aliquippa on the basketball court this year. And Maurice Smith has done a nice job stepping in and leading his team in his first year as head coach here at the Quips.
There's a look at your Nix Auto Body Impact players you trust from a scratch to a dent to a major repair. Nix, your man, located on South Mill Street in Newcastle. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we will introduce you to the starting lineups and get you set, give you some keys to the game here tonight as well, as we got a big showdown in 3A boys basketball tonight. It is Mohawk and Aliquippa. Comes your way next. You're watching the pregame show brought to you by Castle Asphalt right here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition. For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee. Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas and Tim Continenz with you as we're about set for tip-off. We'll introduce the starting lineups here in a moment. That will be set for the first of two showdowns between Mohawk and Aliquippa in boys 3A basketball. First of two guaranteed showdowns between these two teams. Got a big night of basketball across the area tonight. Newcastle takes on Fox Chapel, Beaver Falls at Elwood City, Laurel and Neshannock, Southside Beaver and Union, and then Laurel at Wilmington and Slippery Rock at Newcastle on the girls' side. Swap scores from across the county for you, and then a big week of sports on the Lawrence County Sports Network next week, as we'll have a basketball doubleheader on Monday night featuring the Newcastle boys and the Union girls. Tuesday night, we'll have Neshannock at Union boys. That'll be a regular season rematch of last year's playoff thriller between those two. Wednesday, we got some bowling for you. And then Thursday night, doubleheader featuring the Newcastle boys and the Wilmington girls team coming your way all next week. So the regular season back in full swing here as we hit 2026. This is our first of a slew of broadcasts here in 2026. And we get a good one here tonight in store for you as Mohawk and Aliquippa will take to the court and battle for supremacy in 3A. Let's listen on tonight's national anthem, then we'll get you the starting lineups here on the Lawrence County Sports Network. You've been watching the Castle Asphalt pregame show here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Castle Asphalt provides commercial or residential asphalt paving, commercial site work, or commercial line striping. Visit them online at castleasphalt.com. Tonight's game also brought to you by Axe. Axe is Lawrence County's door-to-door transportation service open to the public. Axe takes people to work, play, anywhere they want to go. www.rideaxebus.org. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Crane Room is the place to be Thursday and Saturday nights for football and wings. Appetizer specials during football Saturdays and wing specials on Thursday and Saturday evenings. Takeout orders available at craneroom.com. For Aliquippa tonight, it'll be Anthony Ingram, Antonio Reddick, Cleister Longmire, Khalil Good, and TJ Parchman. That will round out the starting five. It's a starting five that scores pretty well, shoots the ball pretty well from two-point territory, and rebounds the ball very well as Reddick averaging just under 7. Good is averaging just under 8 rebounds a game, and Longmire at 6 a game as well. So very talented team, and as the lights go down, we'll listen in as they introduce the Mohawk Warriors here tonight on the Lawrence County Sports Network. The starting lineup for the home side as they do their customary light show here. And it'll be the usual starting five that you know: Bobby Fadden, Drew Rona, Vinny Pizzullo, Joey Nail, and Braden Radzaminski will get the start tonight. Here's the introduction of them.
Junior number 2, Drew Rona. Anthony Azul. Senior number 11, Joey Neal. Senior number 1, Bobby Cannon. Was a push by Michael Lair, Bobby Cannon.
Starting lineup for the Warriors, head coach Mike O'Lear closing in on 300 wins all time. 20th overall season as the head coach here at Mohawk, 5th as the boys coach. And he's been awesome in leading this boys program. Needs just 3 more wins to eclipse 300 for his career. And for Aliquippa, Maurice Smith, who in his first year inherited a pretty good team, and they've taken off, as we've talked about, right where they left off, 7-1. And prime for this showdown here tonight. Mohawk hoping that their regular season non-conference schedule has prepared them for this moment. Aliquippa hoping they can just continue to do what they do, and we're underway here at a packed Mohawk High School to be the Warriors' ball to start things out.
I think crisp passes are going to be really important here for Mohawk to start the game.
Fadden, top of the circle, Pizzulo. Now it's Radzaminski. Radzaminski and Cam O'Lear alternate starting spots depending on matchup. Underneath, they find Rona. Missed it, got the rebound, couldn't follow, and Aliquippa will control it off the miss. Going to actually be out of bounds, and back to Mohawk here as we're almost 30 seconds into this first quarter.
That's what I was talking about when Nail find Drew underneath. That's exactly what they're looking for, those crisp, fast passes that give them the opportunities for buckets.
Rona will inbound. There's Nail cutting to the basket. Contact. And the first foul of the night is going to go against Anthony Ingram.
Fouls on Anthony Ingram. Joey Nail at the line.
That will send Joey Nail to the line to shoot 2. Nail a 58% free throw shooter on the season. Makes the first. Nail for the second, and he front ends that one. Rebound is controlled by Good, and here come the Quips across half court. Good inside, there's Parchman, turn around, no. Rebound tapped by Radzaminski, saved for the moment by Pizzulo, but right in the hands of Parchman, and then picked out of the air by Nail, or by Rona rather. Up ahead it goes to Pizzulo. Pizzulo adjusts, got hammered, no call. Rebound Rona. That one going to flip back over to Aliquippa, another turnover. One 0 early lead for Mohawk, a minute 11 into this first period. Inside, Parchman all alone lays it in. There's the pressure now by the Quips as Rona brings it across. Nail guarded by Longmire to Fadden. Fadden to the foul line. Tried to shake around Good. Good stuck right with him. Nail cutting across the paint. Fadeaway. No. Rebound controlled by Longmire. Mohawk has missed its opening 4 shots. Deep 3 by Good. Off the back iron. No. Rebound Parchman.
That's what Mohawk wants to prevent, is those second opportunities here for this offense.
Reddick leans in, and we're going to get an offensive foul called on the Quips. It's going to go against Cleister Longmire. Second on Aliquippa, first on Longmire.
Right now, I think what we're going to do again, just get back into your offense what you did good and make those quick passes and try to find those cuts.
Radzaminski, Fadden, Rona, open 3 far side. Off the front iron, loose ball run down by Good. 2-on-1 the other way to Longmire, lays it in.
And that's what the Clips love to do. You have that empty field in front of them and then take advantage of it and get those numbers.
Other way, Pizzullo goes to the bucket and lays it in. First field goal of the night for Mohawk, cuts it down to a 1-point lead with 5:18 to go in the first. Good, finds Reddick. Longmire. And that one's poked out of bounds on the far side by Rona. It'll stay with Aliquippa with 5:08 to go. Good inbound, finds Reddick. Deep three off the back iron, nail the rebound. Other way, in traffic, and fighting his way to the bucket is Fadden for his first field goal of the night, and that'll put him into 10th place all time on the county scoring list. We'll take another look at it. Fadden just taking this one all the way right through the Aliquippa defense. As Radzaminski will take a seat and Cam O'Leary is into the game for the first time tonight.
This is where it's going to be really crucial for Mohawk. They're going to have to get good minutes off the bench. I don't know if you'll see the same type of numbers out of O'Leary as we see at Elwood City, but what you want is just quality minutes.
Open underneath and laying that in is Reddick. Good passing by Aliquippa early on as Fadden to Nail. Nail tied up in the lane, foul on the floor with 4:30 to go. It'll be the third team foul on Aliquippa.
It's the second on Longmire.
They don't have much in the way of size, Aliquippa. They've got length in guys like Good, but I'm talking in terms of girth. They don't have a lot. They go to the bench and Akiva Woods is into the game for the first time. Talented running back. We saw him against Newcastle in the WPIAL playoffs. He is an explosive player, both on the hardwood and the gridiron. 4:22 to go in the quarter. Fadden trying to go around Good. Fadeaway, Good got the paw up there to block that. O'Leary fighting for the loose ball, gets it back out to Fadden. Open jumper by Bobby is good.
Big follow-up there by O'Leary, keeping that possession alive, giving Fadden the chance for that jumper from the corner.
Good, pitches it over to Reddick. Ingram cutting through the lane, off balance, and he got the runner to fall. Balanced scoring for the Quips early on, 1-point lead for the visitors. Rona hands it off to Pizzullo. They love to get Vinny Pizzullo going. Nice feed inside to O'Leary. Kicks it back out. Open three for Rona. Yes.
That's what you're going to need is the ability to get inside and then turn around and bring it right back out. O'Leary looking at finding Drew in the corner and Rona drilling it to give the lead back to Mohawk.
Tonight's instant replay is brought to you by LCAP. So many ways LCAP is improving the quality of life in Lawrence County. Medical Assistance Transportation Program. LCAP can assist with mileage reimbursement for medical appointments or even assistance signing up for door-to-door transportation services provided through ACTS. That jumper missed. Here's Good. Another miss, and now collects.
That's what they need. They need to get Nail in the flow defensively, making those rebounds, giving them opportunities to turn around.
Rona tied up, out to Fadden, shakes loose. Bobby open three, no. Rebound, loose. O'Leary the rebound at the foul line. Back to Nail. Nail hands it off to Rona. Drew through the traffic, off the window, no. And the foul will be on the floor with 2:43 to go. And that'll be team foul number 4 on Aliquippa, and that foul is going to be on Akiva Woods. That'll be his first. I thought they initially signaled on the floor.
Signaled on the floor too, but
they're going to give Rona the shot, so he's going to shoot 2. First one is good. Drew a 72% free throw shooter. This Mohawk team shoots it at a 69.5% clip from the line.
A big part of the game, Eric, is trying to get to the line and scoring with no one in front of you.
4-point lead now for Mohawk. 2:35 to go in the quarter. Pull-up jumper by Reddick, misses everything. Woods the rebound, and his wraparound pass, there's a foul on the floor. That's on Nail. That's his first, and the first on Mohawk. I think the other thing, Tim, that's important is Mohawk stay out of foul trouble tonight.
Well, I think those bench minutes are going to be really important.
Reddick tried to throw that one up.
Fresh and keep people dry.
Parchman tried to save that out of bounds, but it's back to Mohawk. Good effort by Parchman that time. Yeah, the minutes off the bench for Mohawk are sort of a mystery. They rotate with O'Leary and Radzaminski, and Mike O'Leary said the other night that he's just trying to kind of connect minutes together between a couple guys to form one or two extra players. So it could be a combination of 2 or 3 guys, and the total minutes equaling the production of what one extra player off the bench would be. It's going to get a 30-second timeout with 2:10 to go, called by Aliquippa. It's a Pontius Insurance timeout. Agents Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, or Tracy Giddings. You can connect with them online at pontiusinsurance.com. But about those minutes, though, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, right now, Mohawk's doing exactly what they need to do. They're getting good offensive possessions, and they're getting good looks at the hoop, and I think that's the key. What has happened is what we've seen is TJ Parchman been able offensively to keep some possessions alive for Aliquippa, and I think that's really something that they're going to try to shut down or pay closer attention to. And right now, every time the Quips have able to get the open floor, they've been able to be successful. When they have to fight through the defense of this Mohawk team, it has been more of a challenge for them.
Out of the timeout, it'll be Quips' ball. Four-point lead, 2 minutes to go here in the first. There goes Good in traffic, and the floater is good. His first points of the night, and we're going to get a push, or not a push, but a tap out of bounds, so it'll stay with Mohawk here. 2:49 to go in the quarter. Minute 49 to go in the quarter, beg your pardon. Fadden guarded by Good. They'll be on each other's hip all night. There's the defense, and there's the explosiveness of Woods as he forces that turnover. Radzaminski couldn't keep up with it. And that is what Akiva Woods brings to this Aliquippa team.
That first step, he just cut off that passing lane. That's why you got to be really careful of your passes. You got to be crisp and know exactly what you want to do with the ball.
There's Good once again, his second field goal, and Aliquippa starting to heat up here as we're tied at 12 as that was tipped. Fadden into the backcourt, shakes loose from Good. Nice no-look pass to Nail, double clutch, no. Rebound. Radzaminski had his hands on it for a moment, and he's going to get called for the foul. That's his first and the team's second with 1:16 to go. Aliquippa takes the air out of the ball here with a minute to go in the quarter.
If you play that zone in here, that's just going to make them try to work inside.
Woods' little short jumper missed, and the rebound, Radzaminski.
That's the key to limiting it to one shot.
It was Fadden, hands it off to Nail. Nail underneath, good pass to Radzaminski. Extra pass back to Nail off the glass and in.
Now that's unselfish basketball that pays off for that extra pass for 2 points.
2-point lead of the Warriors with 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Aliquippa appears to be holding for the final shot as Reddick will have it with 7 to go. Good, back to Woods. Now Ingram, Reddick in the corner. Three-pointer hits the top of the backboard. Fadden hustles and gets it off, and it hits the glass. And that is how the quarter will come to a close. Excellent start to this one here through 8 minutes. 2-point lead for Mohawk. You're watching boys high school basketball on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Congratulations to our December LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington Hockey as our LCAP Team of the Month after winning 3 straight games to close out the 2025 calendar year, including their first win over Neshannock in 12 attempts. Congratulations to Coach McKee and the Wilmington Hockey Team, your LCAP Team of the Month.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas, Tim Continenz with you. 2-point lead for the home side through the first 8 minutes. Aliquippa in that first quarter shot 6 of 16 from the floor. Led in the first quarter by Khalil Good, who had 4 points. Mohawk led by Drew Runna, who had 5. 4 for Bobby Fadden. Good start to this one here through a quarter. Mohawk shot 5 of 14 the opening quarter. Good battle on the glass, slight edge to Mohawk through the first 8 minutes, and here we go to start things in the second. It'll be Aliquippa possession. That one poked by Fadden. Bobby racing the other way, hesitates, lost it. Rona gets it right there and puts it in.
Real key there, Rona following that up, getting that loose ball and putting in that about 8-footer.
Good gets it off to Ingram, back to Good.
He wanted those active hands in the passing lanes. So important, just like you just seen right there, and to get the jump ball.
Arrow's going to favor Mohawk with 7.5 to go until halftime. On the floor for the Warriors, it's Olaire, Pizzulo, Fadden, Nail, and Rona. Aliquippa has come back with the starting 5. Actually, it's 4 plus Woods, so it's Ingram, Reddick, Good, Parchman, and Woods. Lester Longmire with the 2 fouls still sits on the bench. Rona, that one's punched away by Ingram. This is a much different start than the last time these two teams played here. Remember, again, Aliquippa shot 80-some% to start that game, and it was never a contest a year ago. And, you know, Mohawk didn't play that bad. They shot 60-some% on their own, as that foul's going to be on Woods.
That'll be his second.
So now you got Longmire and Woods with 2 each. First foul of the second quarter on the Quips. Inbound, there's Olaire, open 3, no, rebound, pulled in by Woods. Open 3 by Ingram is going to rattle in. Down to 1 is Rona. Kicks it out to the corner, and there's the fast reacting defense by Ingram to punch that out of bounds once again.
And there it is, just getting into the passing zones, getting your hands up, deflecting it away, making them throw it back in. That's what the Quips are so good at.
Nail, they cut the back door off and he traveled.
He stopped at the line, was looking, and then changed his mind, and in the process just kind of glided his foot along.
It's a well-played opening 8 minutes by Mohawk in terms of turnovers. That was just their third of the game.
And that's the key, like we mentioned in the pregame, is to limit your own mistakes and try to maximize your opportunities.
Pull-up jumper by Ingram is no good. Rebound by Parchman. A lot of white shirts there. They poke it away, and Olaire comes away with it. Rona open 3. Nope. Rebound, and that's off Mohawk. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to stay off Mohawk. There were 2 defenders there, 2 Mohawk players there. Actually, they're going to keep it on the Mohawk side.
Mohawk got it. It will inbound underneath the basket.
Yeah, that's looked like that was last touched by a Mohawk player, but they've got the better angle than we do. Inbound to Nail. Tough shot by Joey Nail. No, got his own rebound. It's blocked from behind by Good. Khalil Good can just alter an offense. Ingram finds Reddick, now Good again. Mohawk falls back in that zone with 5:44 to go in the half. Open 3 by Reddick is no good. Rebound Fadden. Aliquippa has started 1 for 3 here in the quarter. Fadden, spin move, off balance, and he'll shoot 2.
That's what you're going to need more of here as this game continues for Mohawk, is getting Bobby Fadden the ability to create and get into the lane, because when he gets into the lane, he'll draw fouls. And when he goes to the line, he's shooting almost 90%, 87% from the line. As I just jinxed him as it misses the first. But those are the points that they can get. And that's something that they're going to have to really work on throughout tonight's game. And if he gets a couple to fall, he'll have 3-point play opportunities beyond the, inside the arc instead of outside the arc.
Double figures in every game this season, averaging 24 the last 4 games he has played. Had a quiet 13 the other night, but Michael Lair said he was more about getting guys involved against Beaver Falls, as Good will head fake, drive the lane, pull up, got it.
Good now with 6.
Rona racing down the floor the other way. Off to Fadden, head fake, screen by Rona. Fadden pulls up for 3, that is short. Rebound punched by Longmire, who came in at the last stop, but it's going to be Aliquippa ball. Tied at 17 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Glad to have you along here tonight from Mohawk High School. Eric Thomas and Tim Continenza. Another swipe by the Warriors, their 3rd turnover forced here in the quarter.
Rona made a nice job there getting his hands in the passing zone.
Brad Zeminski for 3, no, and the rebound pulled in by Longmire.
Good ball movement there, just the ball didn't fall in.
Floater by Good once
there
again.
Boy, what is that pretty or what? He's done that a couple times here in the first half. That little runner coming right down the lane.
8 points for Khalil Good, 4:19 to go in the half. 2-point lead, Aliquippa. Lazzulo, baseline, and he throws it out to the Aliquippa bench. TJ Parchman is back in for the Quips. It's a good look at Maurice Smith there, the head coach, 6th grade coach, or 6th grade teacher at Aliquippa, and he was a longtime assistant under former head coach Nick Lakovich, so he was an easy transition, but didn't get the job until August. So the team had already gone through summer leagues, and the basketball players that play both sports, Longmire, Reddick, Ingram, Good, all those guys were starting to get ready for football, so there really wasn't much in the way that Maurice Smith could do when he got the job, but everything transpired so late, even though it seemed like he was just a slam dunk choice for this Quips program.
The transition has been smooth, as you mentioned, because he's been around these kids. The kids know him and know what to expect from him. I think that's really an important transitional type thing. Instead of someone from outside coming in, getting to know the personalities, getting to know how these kids interact with each other. He's been around his team. He knows them, and he knows what to expect from them, and he can be demanding when necessary. And that's really, I think, the key here is there's been a smooth transition from one coach to another. And more importantly, like I said, sometimes it's the same message, just different voice. And this voice here is working for the Quips as they enter tonight's game at 7-1 and lead here in the second quarter by 2.
Class of 92 graduate of Aliquippa. Played multiple sports for the Quips. Yeah, you need to find somebody who can work in that community too, because these coaches have all been very important role models in the Aliquippa community. So that seemed like a good fit for Smith, and it's worked out record-wise so far. As Good gets it back in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. There's Longmire using those wide shoulders to get the rebound, but he couldn't connect.
Loose pass, stolen.
And here we go the other way. It's Good, throws it down.
Good now with 10. First player in double figures here tonight.
4-point lead for Aliquippa. You see a little bit of intensity start for the Quips. Nail, nowhere to go, and he gets it out to Radzaminski. 3:24 to go in the half. Rona, start, stop, pull up, got it. And Mohawk needed that, cuts it back down to 2. As we come up on 3 minutes to go in the half. Longmire at the foul line. Turns, and he can't get the roll, nail the rebound.
Now what we're having is two teams who are playing evenly. I think the biggest lead we've seen here tonight for either team is 4 points.
Fadden, and they get the lead right back. Fadden's first 3 of the night. He has 8, and it's a 1-point lead for Mohawk as we hit 2:42 to go. And we're going to get a defense out. Yep, an offensive foul going to be called on Anthony Ingram. That's his second, and there is the change in possession for you. That change in possession is brought to you by Madur Bonner Law, community firm with a personal connection and individualized service at MadurBonnerLaw.com. 1-point lead for Mohawk, 2.5 to go in the first half. All important showdown, the first of 2 regular season contests in section play here tonight between these two. As Pizzullo has it. Nail, now it's Radzaminski. Inside they find Pizzullo, back out to Rona, catch and shoot 3, no. Rebound, grab one hand by Pizzullo nicely. Rona drives, pull up off the glass, no. Punched out of there by Radzaminski, and there's a foul underneath. As Anthony Ingram also got hit in the face during all the ruckus.
Very good, I think, Paluzzo for this foul.
And it is Vinny Pizzullo who is called for the foul, his first. That's just the first on Mohawk. So again, the foul situation. Foul hasn't been, actually that was on Parchman.
Oh,
so they called that on Aliquippa. So it's actually going to be Rona who goes to the line for
14.
2. Rona makes the first. So that's now going to be the 5th on Aliquippa, the 4th on Aliquippa, I beg your pardon. And again, the foul situation not bad here for Mohawk as Rona's perfect. You know, you've got to stay out of fouls against this team, and
they have achieved that so far. Rona, averaging 11 points a game, has already hit his season average with 11 here tonight.
You know, we've talked so much about the depth of this Mohawk team, but if you can keep these guys on the floor without foul issues.
Yeah, that defensive play is really crucial, you know, to do it without getting yourself in trouble. And so far, they have done that.
Inside 2, and there is Khalil Good, who's been great in this second quarter. He now has 12. He's got 8 in the quarter. Back to a 1-point lead for Mohawk. Nail, nice spin move by Nail. Swatted out of there by Good, his 3rd block of the night. The other way we go with Quippa running the show here. And they're going to get a foul underneath as Parchman trying to turn and fade there. That foul is on Radzaminski. That's his second. That'll be the first on Mohawk. Camo Lair is back in the game for the Warriors. Inbound goes to Ingram. Good once again. Now to 1:19 to go in the half. Again, Aliquippa looks like they're going to take some air out of the ball. Kick into the corner, floater, and we're going to get a foul on the Warriors with 58 seconds to go. That foul is on Nail.
That's his second.
DeJuan Hill Jr. is at the line for Aliquippa. Made the first, so we're tied. Second one is going to rim in. 1 point lead for Aliquippa, down to 54 seconds to go in the half. Nail hands it back off to Rona. Screen by Nail. There goes Drew to the rack, lays it in. Good second quarter for Rona. He's got 8 in the quarter, 13 tonight. Inside to Clester Longmire. Might have gotten away with steps, and we get another foul on the Warriors. And that foul's going to be on Pizzullo. That's his second.
That'll be his first. We had the one that.
Oh, officially, yeah, that's correct. Yep.
Wrong 14 I picked up.
First one on Pizzullo. So you got Nail with 2, and you got Radzaminski with 2. Pizzullo with 1. Lester Longmire with the first one to tie it. .6 to go in the half. Second one by Longmire, line drive, no good, and O'Lear the rebound. 24 seconds to go in the half as we're tied at 26. Rona, who's got the hot hand tonight. Nice defense by Akiva Woods. Back to Rona, Fadden, catch and shoot, nope. Now he's gonna pull up. That was partially blocked once again by Hill Jr. Good up ahead. Parchman finds him at the buzzer, and they're gonna wave it off. They say it was after the horn. How about that 16 minutes here as we got the early season showdown between Aliquippa and Mohawk, tied at 26 after the first half. We'll come back with the UPMC halftime show after this. You're watching boys high school basketball coverage on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
If you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Neshannock's Peyton Newman as the December Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month for scoring her 1,000th career point before the holidays. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Neshannock's Grant Hennon as the December Male Athlete of the Month for scoring 7 goals in 3 games in December on the ice. Congratulations and best of luck to Neshannock's Grant Hennon and Peyton Newman, the December Red Zone Athletes of the Month. Congratulations to our December LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington Hockey as our LCAP Team of the Month after winning 3 straight games to close out the 2025 calendar year, including their first win over Neshannock in 12 attempts. Congratulations to Coach McKee and the Wilmington Hockey Team, your LCAP Team of the Month.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day? You guys ready?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
I'm Kevin Sapp. I'm president of the Mohawk Education Association. We are one of the sponsors for the Lawrence County SportsNet. We would like to take a moment to wish all of Lawrence County student athletes health and safety as they compete. In particular, we would like to wish luck to all of Mohawk student athletes as they represent our school with pride.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Welcome back to Mohawk High School. Eric Thomas and Tim Continenz with you. It's the UPMC halftime show. UPMC is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care to get you back on your feet faster. Visit them online at upmc.com. Well, a good first half here in this one as these two teams, the top two teams in not only the section but in the class, Aliquippa and Mohawk, have waged a 26-all tie through 16 minutes. First half statistics in this one are brought to you in part by Creative Edge. Let's take a look at who had the edge tonight so far with our Creative Edge scoring recap. Creative Edge, where design and construction come together with experience. For Mohawk, it was Drew Rono who had 13 points in the first half. Bobby Fadden with 8. Joey Neal had 3 and 2 for Vinny Pizzula. Mohawk shot 4 of 9 in the second quarter, 9 of 23 in the first half. For Aliquippa tonight, they were led in the first half by Khalil Good with 12 points, 5 for Anthony Ingram, 3 for Clester Longmire, 2 apiece for Antonio Reddick, TJ Parchman, and DeJuan Hill. And that's a look at your Creative Edge scoring recap in the first half. Fully licensed and insured architecture and construction management services will help make your project a reality. For more information, call them at 724-652-1372. And the two teams are back out on the floor to take second half warm-ups, at least Mohawk is for the moment. Good first half. I mean, really about as advertised between these two teams. Mohawk didn't really shoot the ball well. Aliquippa not much better, 11 of 26 overall. They did pick it up and shoot 50% in the second quarter. But good back and forth, good defense. Fouls, not a huge issue in the first half. Longmire sat for a period of time, but that was about as good as you get for 16 minutes.
It really was. When you look at the scoring, Mohawk had a 2-point lead at the end of one, and then Aliquippa outscored Mohawk by 2, 14-12 in the second quarter. But really what I thought was key for both teams is they were able to get into their offense at different times. Obviously, Aliquippa loves to get into the fast break. When they had the opportunity to create offense on a quick turnaround, they were able to do it. When they had to slow it down, they were a little bit more challenged to score. And just the opposite for Mohawk. Mohawk was able to really run their offense fluently most of the first half. And when they were able to do it, they were able to find either the cutter coming in for a layup, or B, they were able to throw it outside, and Drew Rona was hitting it. Fadden hit one, outside and stuff like that. I think it was really key. I think what's really going to be key in the second half is who's going to come off the bench and give them that minutes that they need to survive some of that run that Aliquippa is going to have. Anytime you play them, runs are a big part of the game, and you want to see who can come off the bench for Mohawk and give them some good minutes. I'm not necessarily scoring, but give them defensive minutes and maybe a few extra points along the way.
Again, these two teams will meet up again February 3rd. And this has been a good one so far, as not only the top two teams in the section, the top two teams in boys 3A and the WPIAL, and ranked 3rd and 4th respectively in the state of Pennsylvania according to the Trib review, as it'll be Aliquippa ball to start the second half. Starting five is on the floor for Aliquippa, so it's Good, Reddick, Ingram, Parchman, and Longmire. Mohawk will counter with its starting five. 2 fouls apiece for Radzaminski and Joey Nail. Big night in 3A boys basketball. A little separation here as we hit the halfway point. See which of these two teams between this game and the South Park South Allegheny game, which two teams are going to get the edge on their section opponents here. As we start the second half, there's a swipe by Fadden. He goes all the way and lays it in.
That's what we're talking about, challenging passing zones. And that's exactly what they did. And there's that quick pass down underneath.
Aliquippa wasting no time as Parchman gets it from Good for 2. We're tied at 28. Nail hands it off to Fadden. Pull up three-pointer, in and out. Rebound, Radzaminski back to Fadden. Fadden, Rona, Pizzulo, 3, no. Rebound, Fadden.
Huge offensive rebound to keep this possession alive. This is the third opportunity on this possession here for the Warriors.
Fadden looking for a little bit of help. Gets Rona now. It's Radzaminski. Radzaminski to Nail. Nail finds Fadden. Charges at Good. Now pulls back. Oh, Good swiped him, and Khalil Good is going to go coast to coast. The basket and the foul for Khalil Good with 6:41 to go. Fouled from behind by Radzaminski.
Yeah, great move there by Good as he was going into the lane. Kind of just slow down and let the contact happen as he laid the ball up and in to get this three-point play opportunity.
2-point lead back to Aliquippa. Good, can't get the free throw to fall. Fadden the rebound here with 6:35 to go in the quarter. Fadden leaning in a little bit. We're going to get a foul on Good. That's going to be his second. You know, it's not the explosive scoring like we saw a season ago, like the chunk scoring that we saw with Pratt in this Aliquippa lineup, but man, they are still lethal.
What they do so well is challenge you up front. They're right on you. And they come and get that extra help, and there's the block again by Good. It's really been amazing how good they play that secondary defense as they lay up and they get that help defense to come in.
Rona will inbound, 6:26 to go in the quarter. Fadden back to Rona. Drew splits that double team, kicks it out. Pizzullo, pull up, nope, and Longmire the rebound. Mohawk has started shaky again here in this third. As that's off Mohawk, it'll stay with Aliquippa. Inbound to Good. Good splitting that double team, lost it to the corner, and it's going to stay with Aliquippa.
Yeah, I think correct call went off of Drew Rona there. Just kind of off at fingertips, but it looked like he did have the last touch.
Rona trying to argue his case to no avail. These officials have been very good tonight. They've
let him play.
Yeah, they've let him play. They've not overcalled the game. And there we go. We got an offensive foul on Ingram. So for Ingram, that's going to be his second now. Or I beg your pardon, that's on Reddick.
Well, that's Reddick. That's his first.
That is his first. Team's second on Aliquippa as we come up on 5:40 to go. There goes Fadden right down the lane, and he will shoot two.
And that's what Bobby Fadden can do. If he gets a step on you and he can get that open lane, he can take it, and you're going to usually trail him and get a part of his hand as he goes up, and it'll give him an opportunity at the line.
That's the third foul on Khalil Good. By the way, if you're watching this game, just a minor side note here, the two teams are wearing the exact same uniforms. A little bit different print for Mohawk, but the same design down the side, just reverse colors. That would be what would be a road uniform for Mohawk that Aliquippa's wearing, and vice versa for Mohawk. That would be an Aliquippa home uniform.
Fadden now with 12 in the ball game.
Tied at 30. Over the corner, and a three-pointer on the way by Reddick was off the mark. Up ahead, the pass. Rona looking for somebody down the floor, but he couldn't connect.
Yeah, I think he's seen O'Lear going down the middle of the lane and just threw a little too far in front of him.
5 minutes to go in the third. There's a swipe by Rona trying to outrun the defense, and he'll shoot two. Nope, we're going to wave it off and say inbound. Foul's going to be on Reddick. That's his second. That's now the fourth on Aliquippa. Mohawk will inbound.
Again, on that play, it was challenging the softer passes and getting in and making the play. And I think that's what both teams are going to have to do to be successful.
Rona knifing through everybody, can't connect. Longmire the rebound. And Mohawk has gone cold here in this third quarter as Longmire kick it out. Good is back on the floor with 3 fouls. Good. Wow, nice little high step, and the little floater in the lane is good.
That runner has been deadly here tonight for Good.
He's got 16 tonight. 2-point lead for Aliquippa. Fadden quickly down the other way. No. Rebound loose. O'Lear keeps it alive. Pizzullo drives. feeds it to Nail, hesitates, no. Rebound, pinballed around, and Fadden comes away with it. Rona, and we get a foul on the floor once again. That'll be the 5th on Aliquippa now.
We're going to get that one on Ingram. That will be his 3rd.
Mohawk is 1 of 8 shooting in this quarter, and they still trail by 2. Rona's got a chance here at the line to tie it up. That foul on Ingram is the 3rd.
The Parada Jones McCree free throw line. Bonus 3 throws here.
Drew's 2nd is good. And got them both, and we're tied at 32. The pace of this game has also favored Mohawk tonight.
I was just going to mention that. This is what Mohawk wants them to do. Make them work for every point they get.
Ingram and Reddick up top. There's the floater by Reddick. No. Rebound tap by Longmire. No. Again underneath. Nail battling with everybody, and it's going to be Aliquippa ball with 3:40 to go.
We're going to get a foul on Nail here.
His 3rd. Radzaminski quickly back in. And now Michael Lair's got a decision to make here, what he's going to do with Nail, who's got 3 fouls. Reddick finds Hill, and we get some contact. Longmire shaken up. Ingram lost the ball, turned fade away from the baseline. Boy, was that gorgeous. We're going to get a stoppage here because Longmire was shaken up. Here's the replay, brought to you by LCAP. Watch this fade away. Pretty here as Ingram lost it, got it right back. That is pro level right there. Radzaminski to inbound it, or rather Olaire to inbound it. Aliquippa slaps on that pressure with a 2-point lead.
That's where the pressure comes usually from the Quips to make a run. It could be really important for the answer, and I was going to say keep it in Bobby Fadden's hands, and you can see why. As he drives the lane, gets it through, and now he'll head to the line looking for the 3-point play.
Chance to give Mohawk the lead right back. There's a look at the replay. Fadden just knifing through that lane, absorbing that contact. Good to see Longmire's back in for Aliquippa. And Hill, actually it's going to be Woods, will take a seat for Aliquippa. Fadden with a chance here to give him the lead, back in double figures again. Every game this season, Fadden has been in double figures as that gets the friendly roll. 1-point lead for Mohawk with 3:13 to go rather in the quarter. Hill inside, back out to Hill. Reddick, Ingram. Swipe by Rona. 1-on-2, Drew, and he was fouled from behind by Hill.
Again, Drew anticipating perfectly, getting his hands in the passing zone, tipping that ball away, keeping it alive, then picking up the foul. And again, they're in the bonus, so they'll go to the line shooting 2. And again, at the Parada Jones McCree 3-throw line, Parada Jones McCree, attorneys at law, excellence is our guarantee.
Front end miss by Rona. Khalil good back in. Good massaging of the minutes there by Maurice Smith. Rona makes the second. 2-point lead for Mohawk. 2:46 to go in the third. Good back to Reddick. 2.5 to go. Ingram. Good, Reddick and Ingram again. Longmire in the paint, floater no, Parchment skies, rebound, basket, foul. That's on Olaire, his first.
And you see Parchment going up strong on that offensive board, returning the ball right to the square, getting that point. And now look for the three-point play to try to give the Quips the lead.
Parchment got the roll. 1 point lead for Aliquippa, 2:10 to go in the third. Packed house here as always at Mohawk High School. In Bessemer, Rona, corner, Olaire, high arcing three off the back iron, Parchment the rebound. It has been a tough go here for Mohawk in this quarter shooting-wise. Done some damage at the free throw line, but just 2 made buckets here in the first 6.5 minutes.
.90 seconds to play here.
Corner three by Reddick. No. Rebound, one-handed by Ingram. Lost it up ahead. Pizzulo finds Fadden. Blocked from behind again by good Pizzulo. No. Rebound tapped out of there. Scrum for the ball. Reddick comes away with it. Here comes Quippa. Ingram adjusts. No. Put back is good by Khalil Good.
Good now with 18.
The other way, Fadden, but he is shaken up. He and Radzaminski both. And Mohawk's going to call a 30-second timeout. Pontius Insurance timeout. Auto, home, business, or life insurance, all with a local agent at pontiusinsurance.com. 39-38, Aliquippa in front of Mohawk. Good timeout here by Mike Olaire, not just so Fadden can collect himself a little bit, but there's been moments in this game where Aliquippa seems like they're going to get on a run and kind of turn the heat up, but Mohawk has been able to withstand it all game long so far. Trying to get a signature win here. Mike Olaire said earlier this week, we can't be a semifinalist and then everybody's favorite without beating one of these top teams in 3A. So this is an important game, not just for the regular season in general, but the psyche of this program. They've been looking for a title. This crew that they have, Nail, Fadden, these guys, they've been looking for a title to cement their legacy, but they've also been looking for some signature wins along the way against teams like Aliquippa.
And you got to win at home. I mean, that's you got to defend your court so importantly in all sports, but more importantly in basketball when you got those home and away type series.
Longmire under a minute to go, and we're going to get a travel called on Ingram.
Hey, he shuffled his feet there after he grabbed the ball, picked it up, dribbled, and moved his feet.
It's just a night turnover by Aliquippa tonight. This has been a well-played game in terms of fouls, except for this quarter for Aliquippa, but a well-played game in terms of fouls for the most part and turnovers tonight. These two teams have protected the ball pretty well. 40 seconds to go in the third. Fadden guarded by Ingram, now out to Olaire. Fadden, looks like Mohawk's trying to hold for the final shot. Bobby puts it in motion. Hits the deck again as Rona has it. And Mike Olaire basically has said, let's hold for the final shot. 15 seconds. Good, playing with 3 fouls aggressively on Rona. Rona drives, slips, turns, fires, no. Rebound controlled by Fadden, gets it out of there somehow to Drew. Down to 1, Drew head fake, throws it up at the buzzer and just grazes the rim. And that is how the third quarter will come to a close. A lot of action in that third. 1 point lead as we go back and forth to Aliquippa at the end of it. They lead at 39-38 on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination. When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Mohawk High School. Eric Thomas and Tim Continenza with you. Only 2 players scored in the third for Mohawk. Those both Bobby Fadden and Drew Rona. Warriors shoot 3 of 16 in the quarter, but they're only down by 1. 39-38 as we go to the final 8 minutes here in what's been a really well-played contest between these two. The first of 2 regular season meetings, and we'll see what happens after that. But it hangs in the balance here as we start the fourth. It'll be Mohawk possession to begin the final quarter. And the starting 5 for the Warriors back on the floor, including Joey Nail with 3 fouls. Pizzulo hands it off to Rona. Inside Nail. Back to Drew, catch and shoot 3. Got it! 19 for Drew Rona, 2-point lead to Mohawk to start the fourth. Reddick, Good, Parchman, Longmire, and Ingram for Aliquippa. Good inside, try to feed it through the lane, and it's out of bounds off Mohawk. It'll stay with the Quips.
Again, active hands in that passing zone, causing that ball to go out of bounds. That's exactly what they want to continue to do here.
Longmire catches that one. Reddick will reset things with 7:19 to play. Pull up by Reddick, in and out. Longmire mistimed the rebound. Got it again, feeds it out. Now Aliquippa will reset it. And we're going to get a foul on the Warriors here. No shot on the play. It's on Pizzulo. That's his second. Aliquippa goes right back on the road tomorrow. They'll travel to Morgantown, West Virginia for a matchup with Morgantown. As Longmire finds Ingram, back to Longmire, right through traffic, and Quester Longmire lays it in.
That's his 5th point of the game.
41 apiece. Fadden finds Radzaminski, Rona, Nail. Radzaminski once again, 6:35 to play. Knotted at 41.
So far, they've been trying to get it inside to work it back out. Let's see what Nail can do here.
There's Nail, turns, left it short, Nail the rebound, hop step, lays it in.
Troy Nail's been kind of quiet throughout this game, been doing more defensively. That's his 5th point here. He's averaging just over 11 points a game.
2-point lead for Mohawk. Good. Skips it across, Reddick. Good once again. Now it is Ingram, fires and is fouled. And if that's on Pizzulo, that's his 3rd.
Coach Allaire's only gone with 6 players here tonight. So he probably is just going to let him play for a while.
Ingram to shoot. First one clangs off the back iron. Ingram only a 37% free throw shooter on the season. So if there is a guy to foul down the stretch, it will be Ingram. Second one by Ingram is good. He has 8 tonight. 1 point lead for Mohawk. Fadden races down the floor out to Rona. 3 ball, no. Rebound pulled in by Longmire. The shooting woes continue here. That's off Aliquippa and back to Mohawk. Maurice Smith, you see him there on the right of your screen arguing the call. He can't believe it. That's going to be a foul too on the play. That's on Reddick, his third. So now you got Reddick with 3. Ingram with 3, Good with 3.
That is the second in the quarter here for, that's the first in the quarter here for Aliquippa.
Rona. Fadden, deep 3 by Bobby, and he buries it.
Bobby Fadden with 20.
46-42, Mohawk with 5:25 to go. Ingram inside to Parchment. Back to Ingram, cuts across the lane to Good.
What they're going to have to do is collapse on the guy inside. Force him to take outside shots.
Longmire kicks it out, 3-pointer no by Reddick. And the ball loose, Nail goes to the sideline, but it's off of Aliquippa and back to Mohawk with 5:02 to go. Here's a look at the replay. This is the Fadden 3-pointer a moment ago. 4-point lead for Mohawk. They can start to sense it here as we're under 5 to play. Fadden, Euro step, and he almost got it to go. But Fadden will go back to the line to shoot 2 more with 4:52 to play.
That'll be the 4th on Ingram.
Mentioned he's averaged 24 the last 4 games that he's played. Got 21 tonight, 1 more to shoot here as Akiva Woods is back in for Aliquippa. Second one by Fadden is good. Another monster night for the best scorer in Mohawk history, Bobby Fadden. Good. Inside Woods, back out.
Biggest lead of the night for Mohawk. They lead by 6.
6-point lead. We come up on 4.5 to go. Good for 3. High arcing, hits the glass. Into the hands of Woods. He's fouled and will shoot 2. That's Radzaminski's 4th. Kiva Woods to shoot 2 for the Quips. Aliquippa started the quarter here 1 of 6.
Woods looking for his first points of the game.
Cam O'Leary is going to come back in for Mohawk.
Joey Nail re-enters the game.
Yeah, Radzaminski's going to sit. There was some confusion there by Mohawk as to who was coming in and not. This is a Parada Jones-McCree free throw attempt.
I think they want to make sure the right person got checked in. Okay, there's, yes. The foul will be on Radzaminski.
Second one by Woods is no good, but there's Longmire for the rebound. Lost it. Jump ball, and the arrow is going to favor Aliquippa.
But that's what you got to do. You got to challenge each ball. Anytime you can change the arrow, that's a good thing defensively for either team.
Got some condensation on the court that they're going to wipe up. That's what the stoppage is.
Yeah, a couple bodies on the ground fighting for possession there.
Good job by the staff here. And Mohawk, so we got 4:28 to go. Still a 6-point lead for the Warriors. Inbound to Longmire, hands it off to Reddick. Now Aliquippa needs some offense here, is good. Long floater is no good. Fadden had his hands on it. And Fadden is going to give it up as Aliquippa comes away with it. There goes Wood again, or good again, and he's in the lane and fouled. He'll shoot 2.
That'll be on Vinny.
It's going to be his 4th. So now the foul's becoming an issue for Mohawk here late in this game. Second or the first by Good is no good.
Well, they struggled at the line tonight.
Aliquippa only shoots it at a 57% clip from the line. Good is at 52%, and that is one of the better percentages from the main players. He goes 1 for 2 that trip. Sitting on 19 now is Good with 4:05 to play. Rona, and he's tied up by Clester Longmire. Longmire, that'll be his 3rd. Pizzulo will inbound. It's still a 5-point leader with 4 minutes to go. Into Rona. Drew drives, reverse layup too far into the bucket. Longmire the rebound. The other way, that shot off the mark. Parchman runs it down. Quips still can't buy a bucket here. We're over halfway through the quarter. They've made just 1 field goal here in this 4th. Good. Crossover, pullback, deep 3, and he banked it in. And they needed that in a big way. Down to 2 with 3:27 to go. Fadden in the lane, fouled again. That foul is going to be on Akiva Woods. Nope, check that. That is on Good. That's his 4th. And that is the 4th on Aliquippa now with 3:22 to go.
That's what Bobby does. He's able to drive and get to the lane late in ball games. And being a shooter at the line at 87%, he does what he usually do. Puts the ball in the basket.
Now, 2 weeks ago, he was shooting 74% from the line. He is up to 87 and probably going to be pushing 90 after tonight from the line as he gives his team a 4-point lead with 3:19 to go.
Bobby with 24 tonight.
Good drives, contact, no. Loose ball, pulled in by Rona, taken right back by Reddick, no. Rebound as Nail and Reddick wrestle for it. And the arrow is going to go in favor of Mohawk.
Big play there by Joey Nail, fighting for that possession, getting that tie up, and getting the ball back here for the Warriors. Just over 3 minutes here to play in the 4th quarter.
Inbound to Pizzulo. Lost it in the backcourt, but Rona and Olaire keep it alive. Here comes Drew across half court. Rona pulls it back. Corner, Pizzulo, floater from the baseline. No, rebound Longmire.
Big possession coming up here for the Quips.
Ingram pulls it back, down by 4, still plenty of time. And each team sitting on 4 fouls. Inside, Parchman, baseline jumper is blocked by Pizzulo.
That's selling out for your team with 4 fouls, not making, going right after the ball, not worried about the consequences if you miss. Timeout, Aliquippa.
And they're going to burn a timeout here with 2:34 to go. It's a Pontius Insurance timeout. Check them out online at pontiusinsurance.com. Aliquippa has shot 2 of 12 in this fourth quarter, yet they're still down by 4.
This very well may come down to the team that gets to the line the most and succeeds at the line. Both teams with 4 fouls here in the quarter. So the next foul will put each team at the line shooting 2. So it's going to be really imperative. The best shooting team here, if they can get to the line, that favors Mohawk, who's shooting just under 70% as a team, while, as you mentioned earlier, just over 50% for the Quips.
Slight rebound edge in favor of Aliquippa in this game. But otherwise, Mohawk has held their own on the glass as well. 2.5 to go, 4-point game. Mohawk in front.
This zone has done a great job here tonight for Mohawk.
And Aliquippa struggled against it early against Riverside a few weeks ago. The Riverside team hanging on right now in section play. They are in 3rd place. It's good. Crossover dribble down to 2 minutes to go. Inside Longmire. Banging on Radzaminski over the top. Parchment, and they're going to call him for the foul.
Yeah.
That'll be the second on TJ Parchment, but more importantly, Tim, that's the 5th on Aliquippa now.
And that will go down the other end. They'll be shooting 2 here for Mohawk. I believe is it Joey Nail shooting? I believe it should be, and it is.
Nail at 58% from the line. This would keep it still just a 2-possession game, though, for Aliquippa. First one by Nail is good. Joey coming off 26 on Tuesday night, has 6 here tonight, but none bigger than these 2. Makes it a 6-point game with $1:57 to go. Good.
This 2-3 zone has worked really well here tonight for the Warriors. They're really making the Quips work.
Back to Ingram once again, 1:39 to go. Skips it across to Reddick. Back to good high dribble behind the back. Somehow kept it alive. Spins out to the corner. Ingram for 3, rattles out. Radzaminski collects the rebound. Pressure in the backcourt by Aliquippa. And wisely calling a timeout is Mohawk. 2 of 13 now is Aliquippa in the quarter. It's another Pontius Insurance timeout. You can get a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. All with a local agent at pontiusinsurance.com. Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza with you tonight. Our producer, Matt Flannery. A great job by Garrett Dolan and Darren Heberlin on the cameras tonight. As we've had an excellent game here at Mohawk High School, a 6-point lead for the home side. Trying to get that early edge in section play. And a leg up as we hit the halfway point of the season officially on Monday night.
Just under 90 seconds for Mohawk. Try to defend this court and get that signature win that you were talking about that they've been looking so much for this season, coming in tonight at 10-1 record.
1:25 to go off the inbound. Pizzulo splits it ahead to Rona. Back to Rona. And a fancy dribbling by Rona, playing keep away now with 1:13 to go. Nail inside Olaire, got it to go.
Pass. Nail led that beautiful, finding Olaire underneath.
3-possession game now for Mohawk with 60 seconds to go. Inside Longmire, out to Reddick. Aliquippa's got to hurry. Ingram, crossover. Ingram drives, stumbles, out to Good. Big time 3 on the way. No. Rebound, Parchment, no. Rebound fought forward. It's going to stay on the Aliquippa side with 41 seconds to go.
There'll be some offense, defensive move here.
Radzaminski is back in for Pizzullo with 41 ticks to go. It's a 3-possession game, though, and Mike O'Leary is going to call a timeout, a full timeout. Let's take one as well. 41 seconds to go in the contest. Mohawk is up by 8. You're watching boys high school basketball coverage on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Thrilling game here between Mohawk and Aliquippa. Thrilling game between Neshannock and Laurel tonight as Lyle Freeze with the game-winning 3 with 8 seconds left gives Neshannock a 67-66 win in that contest. And here we got Good putting that back off the miss with 35 seconds left. Aliquippa's going to have to foul now, and that's a problem because they are over the limit.
Yep. It'll be the march to the Parada Jones-McCree free-throw line here for Bobby Fadden.
That foul was on Good. He is out of the game now with 5. His night done with 24 points for Khalil Good. Excellent effort by him tonight. He has been spectacular in these first 8 games for Aliquippa this season. But Fadden, with 32 seconds on the clock, has a chance here as he misses the front end. He's going to make it a 3-possession game if he hits this. And he does. 7-point lead. Aliquippa's got to hustle. Best player on the bench. Reddick fires a deep 3. That misses. Rebound O'Leary. And it is pretty much academic at this point. And another foul in the backcourt. That foul is going to be on TJ Parchment, his 3rd. And Mohawk with 21 seconds left. The number 3 team in the state taking on the number 4 team in the state. The number 1 and 2 teams in the section. The number 1 and 2 teams in the district. Fadden gets that one to go. And round 1 this season is going to go to the Warriors in a signature moment for Mike O'Leary's program as Fadden connects on the 2nd as well.
27 here tonight for the senior Bobby Fadden. Coming in averaging just under 21 points a game.
Aliquippa's going to let it trickle in. 9-point lead now for the Warriors. They limit Aliquippa to 48 points. That is going to be the 2nd lowest point total this season by the Quips. As Nail gets the rebound off the miss, the outlet pass to Rona.
And Joey Nail will head to the Parada Jones-McCree free throw line to add a couple more shots here in the waning seconds of tonight's game.
How about Mohawk's defense this season, allowing 45 points, 46 points per game. Tonight, 48, as Nail gets the front end to roll home.
Unsung hero tonight, Joey Nail has 8 points, looking for 9. Really worked hard on that defense, doing a lot for this team. Finishing it off with those 2 free throws. And had that nifty assist underneath to O'Leary. That was really a big part of this tonight's ball game.
Aliquippa will bring it up the floor with 4 seconds to go. Reddick fires the three. It is off the mark. Rebound is loose, lost, and Aliquippa suffers its second loss of the season, and Mohawk gets maybe its biggest win in the Mike O'Leary era as they knock off the Quips tonight 59-48. And they do so going away tonight. A big night for Bobby Fadden, a big night for Drew Rona. And we'll tell you all about it coming up on the Tri-County Principals Association postgame show, which comes your way next from Mohawk High School. Congratulations to the Warriors as they up their record this season to 11-1 and serve notice to the WPIAL that the favorite might be right here in Bessemer. We'll take a timeout, come back with a postgame show after this on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
For the most complete recap of Friday night's high school football action, tune in on your way home from the game to the WPIAL Scoreboard Show, only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Hi, this is Don Rebel. Join me in a cast of thousands for all the scores with recaps from the top games, plus we highlight the night on the Trib Live Roundtable. That's the WPIAL Scoreboard Show after the game on Friday nights on the Trib Live High School Sports Network and at tribhssn.triblive.com.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Back here at Mohawk High School, Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza, 59-48 win for Mohawk tonight as they take the leg up on Aliquippa in the section race, and also giving notice to the rest of the WPIAL 3A that they are indeed for real as the #1 team right now, according to the Trib, in boys 3A basketball. Time now to take a look at your scoring recap, brought to you by Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen. For Aliquippa, they were led tonight by Khalil Good. He wasn't good, he was great tonight. 24 points for the talented senior, and they were nobody else in double figures. TJ Parchman had 9, 8 for Anthony Ingram, 5 for Clester Longmire, and 2 apiece for DeJuan Hill and also Antonio Reddick for the Quips. The Quips in the fourth quarter tonight shot 3 of 19, and they finished 20 of 55 for the game tonight. Remember, a season ago on this court, they shot over 60% for the game in a rout against Mohawk. Tonight, 3 of 19 down the stretch in the fourth quarter. They scored just 9 points in the fourth quarter. In fact, Mohawk outscored them 21-9 over the final 8 minutes to win this one going away. For Mohawk tonight, Bobby Fadden, 27 points, continues his hot streak for the Warriors tonight. Drew Rona with 19, 9 for Joey Nail, 2 apiece for Vinny Pizzulo and Braden Radzaminski. Cam O'Lear played tonight but did not score. Also of note for Aliquippa, they had some depth off the bench tonight. Akiva Woods played, but he did not score. And they also, again, were without Cam Evanachko, who has been a really talented freshman for them. He's missed the last couple games due to getting tossed from one of the games earlier this year, so it remains to be seen when he's back in the lineup. But he has not been with this team for a couple of games, so you think maybe on February 3rd when they meet again, it might be a different outcome if he's in the lineup for the Quips. But that's a big loss for them offensively. And again, Mohawk outscores Aliquippa tonight 21-9 in the fourth quarter. Warriors shot 7 of 24 in the second half, 4 of 8 from the floor in the fourth quarter. They finished tonight 16 of 47 shooting. So not a great shooting night for Mohawk. Didn't really matter. They got it done at the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Missed just 1 free throw attempt between Nail and Fadden in the final 8 minutes. That's your Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen scoring recap. Family owned and operated general contractor for 4 generations. GEMbuilders.com, building the community for 70 years. Well, they needed a signature win. They got it, and this was as good of a win as any that Mike O'Lear's had as the boys' head coach here. And, again, you got to defend your home floor. They needed a signature win for this team, and now it's really to finish out the section and then come back around and play everybody on the road or the reverse of the first part of the season, and we'll see what this team does. But that's a big-time win as we almost are halfway through this the first half of the season.
I thought Coach O'Lear had a great game plan for Aliquippa here tonight with that zone, and it really was a zone that caused trouble for Aliquippa. They really couldn't get those second shots off as much. He couldn't get those rebounds, and they had to settle for outside shots, and they weren't very good at it. They didn't have a high percentage. And as the game progressed, that really became a problem. In the fourth quarter, it really was Mohawk taking advantage of a foul situation, getting to the line a few times, but more importantly, just, following through, getting their hands into the passing lanes, making turnovers, and really outscoring a Aliquippa team that had a 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, remember that. Aliquippa had the lead going to the fourth quarter, which is hard to believe. And Mohawk was able to fight that off after a slow start to the fourth quarter to win this thing going away. Let's give out our awards here tonight. First, our play of the game, the Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Old Joints got used sideline. Doctors Mitch Maley, Chris Argero, and Kelsey Bowser can get you straightened out, especially when it comes to seasonal allergies or changes in the weather. We've had that in the area the last couple of days. Spending too much time in the bleachers, they can all affect how you feel on a daily basis. Pain, sinus pressure, even congestion can all be alleviated by chiropractic work. Our play of the game tonight, Joey Nail did not have the night scoring that he did a couple nights ago against Beaver Falls. He finished with 9 points, but a huge assist early in this game or midway through this game to really get Mohawk kind of off and running as they took this thing going away. And we sort of debated what we were going to do as far as an MVP. You could have given it to him tonight because he was huge at the free throw line, not only, but his defense and also playing smart with the fouls, too, late in this game, and just being able to stick on the floor was key for that Mohawk team. But his assist in that second half was huge.
I was going to say, really kind of a momentum changer there when he was able to work around the defender and find O'Lear underneath when they collapsed on him to get the 2 points and really kind of keep the momentum flowing here in the second half.
So our play of the game is Joey Nail. Lawrence County Sports Network and Maley Chiropractic are proud to award Joey for his performance here tonight. You can check out the replay of the play of the game on our social channels and also maybe featured on the Trib Live's High School Network sports platform. And you can see the list of this season's top plays at lcsportsnet.com. Our MVP of the game tonight brought to you by MVP Insurance, where they coach clients to better prices, better coverage. Located in Zelienople and in New Springfield, Ohio. Home, auto, term, life, liability insurance, and more at mvpins.com. No surprise here. It's Bobby Fadden, 27 points, and he was a monster at the free throw line again. Double figures in every game played this season. And in the last now 5, he's hit over 20 in 4 of the 5. Had 13 the other night, but averaging it's going to be about 25 a game now in the last 5 games played. He is on some kind of heater right now, and he was special once again tonight.
I mean, he's a senior. He's a leader of this team. He's a leader at this school, and you can see why. He knows exactly how to influence a basketball game. And he can drive, he can shoot from outside, he can get to the line and score. And that's really, he did all that tonight. And plus, he had a few assists along the way. And just running the offense, when necessary, they needed a big guy to do it. It was Bobby Fadden's hands is what they wanted the ball in.
A couple of notes here for Aliquippa, or for Mohawk rather. Every win this season except their win against Penn Hills, they've been at over 50 points this season. And Fadden is now in the top 10 in terms of county scoring all time. He was 11th going into tonight's game after Tuesday's performance, and he jumps into the top 10 now. He's got an outside shot to get top 4, probably top 5, but maybe top 4 if they go on a deep run into the month of March. So we'll see what happens with Bobby the rest of the way. But he had his A game tonight with 27 points, and he is your MVP Insurance MVP of the game. MVP Insurance and the Lawrence County Sports Network proud to honor Bobby for his MVP performance tonight. You can see the full list of this season's MVPs of the game on our website, lcsportsnet.com. Coming up next week, again, we got a busy slate of action for you next week here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Monday night, we got a basketball doubleheader, Newcastle on the boys' side and the Union girls. Tim and I will be at the Newcastle game, or rather, we'll be there with them on Thursday night.
Yes.
But Newcastle boys and Union girls on Monday night. Tuesday night, Limon and I have the calls. Neshannock takes on Union. Wednesday, you can tune in for some bowling mid-afternoon. And then Thursday night, we have a boys-girl doubleheader featuring the Newcastle boys taking on, I believe, North Hills on Thursday night. And the Wilmington girls will be in action here in the Lawrence County Sports Network on Thursday night as well. Tim and I will have the call of that game on Thursday night over at Newcastle. Mohawk wins it tonight. They go to 11-1 overall in this still young season, but we're almost at the halfway point. They're 5-0 in the section. Aliquippa drops to 7-2 and 4-1 in section play. Quips back on the road tomorrow. They get to travel to Morgantown to take on Morgantown High School. Mohawk is back in action on Tuesday night as they will be on the road at Freedom. We'll talk to you next week. We hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the nice weather the rest of tonight. And congratulations to Mike O'Lear and his side on a monster win here against Aliquippa. Final score for the final time, Mohawk 59, Aliquippa 48. And you watched it all happen right here live on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.